everybody in YouTube land and everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So today I am gonna go over my skincare routine. I have had friends ask me, what kind of products I use on my face, what kind of skincare I use. Honestly, it's nothing too fancy. I do use several products, but it's mostly pretty affordable stuff. So I'm gonna go and take you through my night routine. It's nighttime right now. And then at the end, I'll kind of just go over my day routine, which differs just a little bit. But yeah, if you're interested to know how I take care of my skin, keep on watching. Okay, everyone, so it is nighttime and it is late for me. I'm about to go to bed, and this is when I do my night routine. So this I do every single night. And I'll show you how it varies from my day routine. My day routine has a lot less steps. There is one rule, if I could share it with anyone, one rule that I have when it comes to skincare, and that is never ever ever sleep in your makeup. I'm such a big advocate for not sleeping in your makeup. I have a very strict rule that if any of my friends ever party and crash at my house, and I have a guest room, sometimes my friends crash out, it happens. I will literally throw them like a makeup wipe, and I'll be like, hey, wipe your face off. I know you're maybe tipsy, maybe tired, but I'm not letting you go to sleep without makeup, with makeup on your face. And yeah, I just, it's a big no-no. It holds so many free radicals on your skin. There's dirt, there's oil, and it's just, you don't want to sleep with that on your face. So yeah, do not sleep in your makeup. It's bad news bears. So with that being said, I'm gonna just show you my first, the product I use for step one, which I've already done off camera, and that's just my face wash. This is my go-to everyday, twice a day face wash. It's the Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser. Now this one is the Daily Facial, which comes out clear, and it does slightly suds up with water. I've been using this for years now, probably 2 years, maybe almost closer to 3. I buy the biggest bottles that I can find, and they last me months and months. Like, I always use this. This is my #1 cleaner to get everything off. Of course, I was wearing some makeup earlier today, just a little bit of eye makeup. So I actually have a little bit of residual eye makeup left, and I'm gonna use my go-to eye makeup remover, which is the Mary Kay. The packaging is clear, so there you go. It's the Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover. They changed their packaging through the years. I have been using this eye makeup remover for, I think, as long as I can remember. My mom used to sell Mary Kay when I was a kid, so she always had it, like the old school packaging. And then I sold it a few years ago, so like I've always had access to it. But other than the fact that I just always had access to it, it's just such a good formula. All you have to do is just, it does all the work for you. I use these little pads, and I'm just using it in real time for you guys. And it'll just hold it on for about 5 to 10 seconds and just gently rub. You don't have to like rub super hard or anything like that. I'm just kind of getting in my little eye creases. There was just a little bit of eye makeup I had left, some mascara, and a little bit of eyeliner. So yeah, it works fantastic. It's holy grail in my book. The only other eye makeup remover that's even come close is the Lancome Seals something. It's like a blue eye makeup removing, their eye makeup remover. But the biggest difference is this one's only $14 a bottle, and I think the Lancome's like 26 or 28, so like twice as much. So yeah, I didn't have a ton of eye makeup left, just a little bit, and I'm just like to get everything off. I always do my eye makeup remover after I wash my face. It just seems like that makes more sense, because why would you use it before you wash your face? You're gonna use a lot more product, probably go through a few pads. Like, it just seems wasteful. So I always wash my face, and if there's anything left, I use this. So then the next step after I do my remove all my makeup is I've been using this. Well, this bottle is, I don't know if you can see, it's almost empty. I've been using this for about a year. The same bottle too, which is crazy, because like that's a long way. I mean, it is almost empty. It's like almost completely gone. It's the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Mattifying Toner. This one actually has some clay in the bottom that you have to shake it really good to get it like activated. It is a mattifying toner. Honestly, I feel like toners don't really matter per se. It does come out green. As long as you are toning, I think that's just the most important thing. And I do rub that all over just to get off any extra makeup, dirt, oil. Toning is an important step that I didn't do for many years. I probably didn't start regularly using a toner, God, until about 3 years ago maybe. And I've gone through a couple different brands. I've used this one, like I said, for almost a year. And I really, really like it. It does have a very strong tea tree smell. I love that though. I love the smell of tea tree. And this, you know, is just an important step to really make sure that you are getting all of the dirt and oil and any extra, you know, free radicals, anything like that off of your skin. And I always kind of take it down to my neck. But yeah, that is my toning step. So honestly, I feel like just any toner, this is just what I use, but any toner will get the job done. So now that we're done with the toning, we're going to go into moisturizing. I've been using the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm for a solid 3 years. Sorry, there's a little bit of the light on there. This is one of those like gel cream, I don't know, there's a certain name for these. It's like mostly water. I just take about 2 little fingers for each side of my face, and then I moisturize every night. Super important to moisturize. I'm also gonna be completely honest with you guys. That's something else I didn't do very much until recently, the last couple of years. I feel like ever since I turned 30, like 32, like I just was like more into skincare and more into doing things that like I'd always heard about people doing. Moisturizing, so basic, toning, and I just never did in my 20s. So now that I'm in my 30s and I'm noticing that there's some, you know, aging happening, I'm taking the time and, you know, I'm taking the time to do, you know, the important steps. I mean, these are all vital steps that honestly, you know, we should have been doing I should have been doing for forever. So basically, yeah, I use this, pull it down on my throat a little bit, and that's my moisturizing step. Once again, that's a Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm. It's great. I think it only costs like 15 bucks, and this jar will last a long time. Okay, so now that I'm done with the cleansing, the eye makeup removal, the toning, and the moisturizing, letting my moisturizer dry down a second, I'm going into my anti-aging step. I'm going to do it there's 2 steps to my anti-aging that I'm doing now. The first is going to be using an eye cream. Lately I've been using the Lancome Genifique Youth Activating Eye Cream. I just do just tap a little bit in there, and then this is how I put it on. I started on my little crow's feet side, kind of pat it in, and then I look up, and then I just pat it under my eyes. This I've only been using, like I said, about a little, maybe over a month, because I just started using the Lancome, I just started using the Lancome serum, because I actually got it in a travel sample when I bought something from Ulta, and I just really, really liked it. So I went ahead and bought it. So I've only been using that about a month too, but I really like that. So this, yeah, I don't know if most eye creams are supposed to be put on your upper eyelid. I put mine on my upper eyelid and under my eyebrow, and I rub that in more so on the under eye part. That's where I just pat. So that's my eye cream. I really like this one. Before this, I was using Rock brand. I think it's just important to use a moisturizing eye cream at this stage in life. Okay, and then I'm going to move on to my final step, which is the Youth Activating Concentrate Serum from Lancome. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this. It does have like a built-in, the little button here builds in like, I guess, a serving size. Basically 1 dropper full is all you need. Now I do go ahead and drop it all in my hand, and then I just kind of go all over. So, one dropper full is all you need. Now this, and I will kind of pat it into my skin. I just kind of like do this little number just to get it all over. I don't really want to like rub it in. And so I do let it more like sit on my face, kind of bring it down my neck. You know, this serum, I just really liked the sample that I got. So I went ahead and bought it when the sample was done. And I notice when I don't use it. So I try to use it every single night. There are some nights where I'll just throw my moisturizer and I don't do the eye cream and I don't do the serum. I'm being completely honest. I do try to do it most nights, almost every single night I do it, but the nights that I don't, I notice in the morning my skin doesn't feel as soft. So, I mean, this is more of like a softening, brightening type of serum. I don't know that it actually has any anti-aging benefits. I mean, it just really talks about, you know, helping to hydrate and illuminate. But being that I've been using it for over a month, all I can say at this point is that my skin does look pretty glowy after I've used it. Feels really moisturized. I don't know if it helps hold, I think it acts to help hold in the moisture. But as far as like being like anti-aging or wrinkle preventative, I don't know that it does that. But I do love it and I will probably continue to use it. I just really, really like the way it makes my skin feel. Okay, so that is the end of my daily night routine. I cleanse, remove my eye makeup, tone, moisturize, anti-aging. It's 5 steps. I've been talking you through it. Honestly, when I do it, it's less than 5 minutes to do everything. So I know that some people tell me that they don't feel like they have time to do skincare or like a routine or regimen at night. Honestly, it doesn't take long. I understand that a lot of my friends have kids. You know, you're very busy. You know, some of y'all work multiple jobs. You're tired. I get it. But I feel like if you could just take 5 minutes for yourself, it definitely helps with just in general self-care as a whole. Like, don't neglect your skin. Don't neglect, you know, treating yourself. Yes, these products, some of them are kind of a little bit pricier. Some of them are very affordable. But as long as you're using and doing similar steps to what I'm doing, I feel, and I've been an advocate for really taking care of your skin, and you know, I feel like it's necessary. It's a good thing to do. I feel like everybody needs to at least take a few minutes at night to go through these steps. And I feel like if you do it, if you could even commit to doing like these steps like 5 days a week, like just do it for 5 days, not even a full week. I would be willing to put money on the fact that your skin will look better at the end of that 5 days if you can do all these steps. Like, seriously, I feel like it makes a difference, because if I don't do one step like one night, like I feel like I notice it the next day. That's just me. That's just my experience. But just as a tip, guys, like you owe it to yourself to take care of your skin. You know, that concludes like my evening routine. Okay, my daily routine doesn't differ. I mean, it does differ quite a bit actually, because in my daily routine, all I do is I wake up and I cleanse. Of course, I'm gonna cleanse every morning. My cleanser. And to be completely honest, sunscreen is important, but luckily my foundation and my beauty balm that I'm kind of switching between during the summer. Some days I just don't feel like wearing full foundation, so I wear my BB cream. They have built-in sunscreen, but sunscreen is a very important step, and I don't do it every day. If I know I'm gonna wear makeup, I'll just let my makeup take care of it. In days I don't wear makeup, yeah, I probably should wear it. Sunscreen is very important. It is. I do have this amazing sunscreen that I love, and I've been using it for about a year. It's from the brand Julep, the No Excuses Invisible Sunscreen Gel. It is the SPF of 40, and it's for face only. This is a 1 ounce container. It does retail for $30, so I know it's a little pricey. I use this specifically when I cruise. Y'all know I've gone on a lot of vacations and taken a lot of cruises. This is like my holy grail. If I'm not gonna wear makeup, or if I'm just gonna do like eyeliner and eyebrows and just call it a day, because I mean you're out on the beach, you're out on the deck, you're swimming, you're outdoor, you're having a great time. I throw this on every single time. Also, if I just know if I'm at home and I'm going to be spending a lot of time outside, whether it's going to the pool, going to barbecue, I will always make sure to put this on, whether I'm wearing makeup or not, if I'm going to have prolonged exposure to sun. So a daily face sunscreen is super important. So that's really the only difference. My day routine, that's it. In the winter time, I do moisturize. In the summer and spring, I have very normal skin, normal to combo. I don't moisturize every morning. Unless I'm just feeling especially dry, which doesn't happen a lot, really, unless it's winter time. So that's my day routine. Wash, sunscreen, or my makeup with built-in sunscreen. And sometimes moisturize. I will actually put my moisturizer on first before my sunscreen. That's just how I do that. So that's my day routine. And then the only other thing that I throw into the mix is my treatments. I use a few different brands, and I've been using these brands for a long time. So I really love the quality and the way that these work. About every 2 weeks, you can do it more often, maybe once a week. About every 2 weeks, I do a mask. My favorite mask is the Clear Proof Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask from Mary Kay. This product has not been out like too long. I think maybe a couple years. I first used it about a year ago, maybe. I don't know, but I've rebought it a few times, and this works amazing. It goes on it's a charcoal mask. It goes on creamy, kind of dries down to like a clayish kind of consistency. You leave it on like 10 minutes. It smells mentholy. It is so refreshing, so deep cleansing. I really, really love this mask. I do use this about every 2 weeks. And then I did get this in a BoxyCharm, I believe, last month, and I've used it a couple times. So this is also something, it's just a mask. This is the LMS Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. This is the one that goes on really creamy, and it's very just more moisturizing as opposed to deep cleansing. But I've used this a couple times since I've gotten it, and that's also something that I would put in the rotation like every other week. And this I only use once a month. It doesn't make me super sensitive or anything, but it does, it's a facial peel, and you don't want to use these too often. This is from a brand called Serious Skincare. This is like glycolic extreme facial peel, extreme retexturizing peel for the face, neck, and décolleté. So this one comes in a dropper. It's like a glass bottle. It's like a serum. I've had this bottle for a long time. This stuff lasts forever, especially because I only use it like once a month. And it has these little beads in it, and they literally, when you put it on your face and smooth it over your face, you smooth it on your face, you leave it on for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then you just rinse it off. But when you rub in the beads, they like burst on your skin, and you can feel, it's not painful, but there's a little bit of a bite, like a little bit of a sting, but it doesn't hurt. It just feels like you can feel it. So because it is a glycolic peel, I do not use this more than once a month. If you have sensitive skin, you may not even really be able to use something like this, or you might have to use something less, I guess, acidic, because I'm not really sure what the main products in here are, but it works amazing. Serious Skincare, that's the brand. And that basically is my like every now and then kind of treatments. So at this point, that is my routine. I hope that you guys got something out of it. I hope it's helpful. I'm very fortunate to have nice skin. People tell me that all the time. I think it's because I do all of the skincare, and it's not something that I take lightly. I love makeup. I love having a nice canvas for it. Like I said, you don't have to use the exact same products, but definitely get yourself on a regimen to where you take care of your skin and you do the important things. I mean, it's important. And that is basically all that I have to say about that. So it's been my pleasure to share my routine with you guys. I hope you got something out of it and you learned something. If y'all have any questions, feel free to comment. Let me know down below. I'd be more than happy to try to answer if you have any. So that's about it. It is nighttime. I am ready to go to bed now and let all these awesome products soak in. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good night.